Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Sir Stephen Topham the third at your service. Now we're going to be talking about this topic very seriously. I know, one can't survive without the other. That's true. That's no lie. That's no deceit. But the thing is, a lot of things unfold in front of you, right? I'm going to be talking about Joel's oath, what he had quoted to his son when he was a baby, Cal-El. And that puts everybody right in a position, right? You can't ignore it, number one. Number two, don't screw up. And three, it's reality. Right? Fiction and reality together as a whole cannot be broken. The only way you would have broken it is if you bloody damn done something stupid which you shouldn't be doing. Right? Joel's oath is very powerful. Right? Very powerful and hopeful. Why? Question to everybody. This is not a joke. This is not a laughing matter because Cooper is involved in this. Right? My flesh and blood. You trying to target all of us down? There's not many of us left now. Right? I'm telling you. The son becomes the father becomes the son. But it's the oath that actually matters. Right? It's the actual words that Joel said Marlon Brando told you. Bing, bing, right on a nail. My grandfather, Henry Cooper, knew what he was doing. He wasn't bullshitting. He wasn't asking around. He was doing what he was told to do by the letter, by the book. Right? A lot of you may not understand what's going on here. A lot of you just tuned in and want a cup of coffee and tea and understand this. Joel's oath. Right? I know what it means in reverse. Down you got an S in play now. Ding ding. S. Stephen Topham Hatt. That's why there's an H in the middle. Right now you've got to work out backwards to front. Then it adds up ding ding ding. And then it all goes back to one bloody and two sets of individuals, right? A lot of people think this is all a joke. Cromer knows it's not a joke. Sheringham knows it's not a joke. Norwich knows it's not a joke. Right? Even lower staff and Peterborough's picking up. Right? The diesel work department. Peterborough knew what they were doing. They all knew it by just listening to by clicking podcast and they watch it, they listen to it and they understand where it's coming from my mouth. But why is the North Norfolk Railway refusing it? Just ask yourself a question here. One thing can screw it all up. North Norfolk Railway screwed up. Right? They don't care. That's why. Money makers. Right? So leave them. Put them to one side and let it unfold naturally in front of their eyes. Right? When I stated about the quote, right, and I'm not going to be bullshitting by the bush, right? There are a lot of things in life we take for very good granted here. Right? Right? The thing is, we try, you will make my strength your own, see my life through your eyes, as your life will see, life will be seen through mine. Which is true, it's a logical fact, and it's true. It's not just a normal quote on every television show or movie, blah blah blah, going down the line. It's real life fact. And that's why people go, what? Shit, crap. Well, people don't pick it up straight away, right? That's why it's in the description. Right? It's fact, it's truth, and it's logic. Right? You can't defeat that. Hope. Hope is the key for everything these days. When you always think about this, you're going to end up saying, oh shit. Right? Hope gives you everything to move forward properly. Everything to move forward properly. But then you got to work out why is it so damn important then. The importancy of all of this is getting your head to think straight. First thing in the morning, first thing in the afternoon, first thing in the evening, and you want to hear it out, and you just like saying, okay, I know what was meant to unfold, but do you? No, not yet. The Norfolk Railway has screwed up nearly half of their timeline because they don't know what they're doing. Right? That's their loss. Right? But they have to regain it somewhere down the line. They're going to work out everything that's unfolding involved in the rest of this timeline is all true. You can't lie because we're not liars. Pants on fires, as they say. But it's reality. One can't survive without the other. That's fact. Then you've got Joel's oath. On top of that, that's telling you that fact. That little quote or one part of the quote is fact. It's truth and it's logic. Right? When we take things for granted, sometimes we don't always think on our toes first thing in the morning. I understand that. But the thing is, the more you learn from me, the better chances you can go forward easily. Okay, I've got the missing link. You need to fix the other half properly by playing it correctly. Right? My grandfather, already aware, even when he's dead and buried, he's still watching me from above. Ding ding. Right? That's not just one person, not just two, but five individuals up this heavenly watching over me. Right? I know exactly what move's supposed to play out in every angle. So work it out. Work forward. Don't. Right? When people talk to me, right, privately or connectionally or talking to me straight, right, you're meddling with something you can't fully understand. It's very difficult to have your real lives realize they're going into the book, right? The book is the key. But you have to understand what's unfolding in front of you to put the pieces together. Right? I already got the pieces in my head. I don't need to go much further because I already know what the answer is. It's like an equation with math, right? Then it's all added up and equal la, going down the line, choo choo, right? It all adds up, right? In the day, you got the realistic McCoy. Why? Why I'm trying to tell you in polite mode, right? A lot of people know it's true. They know it's fact. They know it's logic, and they can't lie what is unfolded. But now, a lot of people, I keep saying to people, you need to help me now. This is not the other way round. It still needs to play out correctly. However, a lot of people know what needs to unfold. I'm talking about Joel's oath for a reason, right? Because he is saying it in reality. When he quoted it when it was filmed of Superman the movie, as it was quoted from, then it was Superman Returns, and it was telling you in other films as well. People do, um, they try to tell you the same message all the way through, right? So Joel's oath is true, right? It's fact, it's logic, and it's no fiction in it. It's just the way it was told to you that's telling you you're basically seeing my life unfold in front of you. And you like drop jaw because you can't work out why. Right, there are a lot of people that just don't know anything because they're still at school, they're still at college, they're still in everything. I already told the schools and colleges to grow up a bit because they need to be. Right, I'm not going to argue about something that's true and reality to a point, which it is. It's going forward. But I'm only trying to help you here to guide you forward, as well as helping me out at the same time in every direction. So when it goes forward, you're going to end up with something beautiful in the end. Hopeful, if you will. Right? A lot of people know what needs to unfold correctly to do what needs to be done. Right? In the day, my grandfather is watching you. It doesn't matter where you are, where you come from. He's up above, watching me, making sure I play the right moves. It's not a game. This is not a race. This is realistic. Right? When it's unfolded in front of you, you're going to say, and it's okay. It's the normal reaction for you. But a lot of people just don't know what to do because they can't work it out. Right? A lot of people are doing a lot of computer work ding, 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 like this, and they end up screwed up because their heads are a little bit screwed up. Right? When they're in a pub, that's a lot more harder. Why? Because you drink, 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 and not worry about a thing at all. And then you end up screwed, and that's them out of the way, and then everything else, and it adds up. And then you're asking yourself, why my family is so well connected for this? You see, for every generation of the family, we always go forward, 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 forward. Don't push your luck when you've got the real McCoy trying to help you out here. In every angle, sir. That's right, Thomas, in every angle. So when it's told in front of truth and logic and fact, what are you going to do? Cry wolf to your mummy or daddy or grandpa or whatever? They will know about it. The grandpas would have known about this a lot more clearly, and they would have said, yeah, that's true. Because I won't lie to you, I won't bullshit with you, I won't know. Because that's not me. Right, when the cops know about this, they're going to say, yeah, he's telling the truth because he's got real evidence. He's got reality. He's got something in his mind that must be kept secretive. Right, I'm trying to tell you, but you won't listen. Even the cops will know this. There are a lot of things in my mind that can't be expressed in public. Right, there are a lot of things that has to be expressed to certain people. Right, there are people on the line that's got to be re-established. Right, when people realise I got two generations of my family extra. So you're on the third one. Now do you want to destroy the fourth and the fifth? That's your choice. But if you destroy it, then you're bloody going to prison. Bye bye. Because it's reality of everything that's unfolded. Joel's oath is telling you a bit about it. Ding ding. Your eyes, as you see mine, I see yours, vice versa. But read the description as it goes down the line. When it's telling you the truth, hope is on its way. Hope is what you want and need, both of you. But you have to realise one can't survive without the other. Number one, that's strike one. Then you got Joel's oath, strike two. Then you got me, strike three, trying to tell you all of this. You can't argue with me because I'm reality, right? People don't get it right now because NHS screwed up so many damn times. They could go to prison for themselves, destroying my support engines, destroying themselves, destroying the Hatt family, destroying everything what's supposed to unfold correctly. I told you it was going to be a major fuck up at the end with them anyway. That's NHS for you. Then you got NSFT on top of that. One big screw up. Why? Because they screwed up in their heads. Ding, 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 ding. Why? Falsified documents. Because everything was told in truth. Right? Joel, Marlon Brando told the truth, and so do I. I don't lie because it's fact, it's truth, and it's logic. You can't dispute what is written already for you. You just have to unfold it correctly. It's not easy, I get it. From a lot of people, they will say, what? I said, look, there are more people's lives on the line than just yours alone. Right? If you try and split yourself away from it, you die. Right? It's not a joke, it's reality of things that are unfolding nature's course. Connections, colleagues, my friends, my family, we're all trying to work together to fix your bloody damn problems. Right? That's why we are here. That's why we exist. But you didn't realise it when I was wised and showing myself off. I wasn't showing myself off, I was telling you. People told you from America told you this. Australia told you this. Two strikes. Then you got me, strike three from the United Kingdom, the actual location. Then you got the actual bum line saying what, is real? Yeah, well, do your homework. Because homework is what you want, right? Schools won't teach you this because they are fucking dickheads sometimes. They don't realise what they screwed up. Don't teach. Right, when I was younger in school, I know what needs to unfold in nature's course. Well, it's all unfolding the truth for you. All my friends that were younger, now older, probably the same age as me, they're not laughing anymore. They're not joking anymore. And they also taking it seriously. So when you think, what? Yeah, my friends and family have got a lot to do with this in a lot of ways than one. Genetics. One thing that NHS forgets to do sometimes is learn. When the hats and hats rise, so does steam. People knew that. They quoted it. They factorized it, and they said, "What? Yeah. Why do you think we exist? Why do you think I still stand up for myself?" Joel's oath. It's the truth story, yes, but it's fact. This is. It's not always. In the day, it's part of Thomas and Friends, yes. Even Power Rangers, even Star Trek, and even Harry Potter, and all the other movies, and all the TV shows, and the reboots, because they have to have the same foundation all the time, right? You have to realise you're lucky to get one thing, but then you've got to realise without the other, you're not going to survive, right? Every day, a person with special needs, that's specially gifted, and very talented, very powerful, yes, but I'm not what you expect. Okay, it's not. How did the third gen Stephen Topham Hatt get up above? Reality. It comes from when it was told in the past, everybody thought it was fiction. Like I said, without reality, you can't have the fiction side as well. You have to have them both at the same time to get it forward. All we have to do is play it out and recollect everything. Why? A lot of you think, why? Why are all these puzzle pieces all spread out? Safeguards everywhere. Why? It's not just you. Right? My family is so gifted and very talented. Even the dead people won't be liking what the NHS has been doing and the NSFT will be doing. If they were in their primes today, trying to help me out, they will say, "Screw you, we're fixing you." Right? That's fact. Right? NHS don't have approval because they fucked up. Right? Excuse my language, but it's fact. What you want the facts to come to light? I'm giving you the facts. Jarrell's oath told you in proof, facts, and logic. Tom Welling knew this, Brandon Ralph knew this, and Christopher Reeve knew this. Why Why are you bloody messing up their lives and screwing up everybody else's? That's why I can't get round the NHS department of it all. I said, you knew about that secret long, long ago. Yeah, but those doctors don't exist anymore. Why? Dead and buried. Why? You're third generation, you lot. Grow up. Then you've got the fourth generation and the fifth generation. Then you got my granddaughter's husband, and then you've got Adam Taylor at the end. Click, click, click. Wake up and smell the damn coffee. What am I providing you? Hope. One thing that Joel has good standards for. Why does he have an S on his chest? Why does Clark Kent and Superman have an S on their chest? Why? Hope, 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 hope. It's not about just hope. When people know things, they normally keep it bottled up. For a lot of reasons that. It's all facts, it's all truth, it's all logic. Don't, don't wish-wash on me because it doesn't say, what? You're joking. No, I'm not. I'm always dead serious to a point. Why? I'm giving you a point to understand reality, 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 reality. Why? Then all those facts go in the book, you see? Then it continues on and on and on and on, and it adds in. What do you think? Do you think that book was going to continue on its own thin air? As example, I said, with one without the other, you're boom boomed, right? You don't like to listen to the truth. I get it, but when it unfolds in front of your eyes, then you'll be like saying, fuck, shit, crap, all of the other words that normally come out of your mouth. Then you wonder why. Why do I tell you in the first thing in the morning rather than late at night? People that are drunk cannot absorb information quick enough. In the morning, you can wake up with stir and have a cup of tea and coffee, and it wakes you all up and makes you understand. A lot of people, probably after work, probably listen to this and they understand what's unfolding. They don't piss about. Right? When it all unfolds in nature's course, you ended up Joel's oath. It's true. It's no lies or deceptions or rumors around it. If it's all facts from day damn one. You see, when things unfold naturally for you, a lot of troublesome trucks out there who will think this is all BS and all that, you're wrong. Why? Because you may carry coal, you may carry salt, pepper, etc., etc. Then it all adds up. Then you're asking for ketchup and all that. I said, why do you think mustard is another one? Based in Commons Mustard, based in Orsted / Norwich. Right, there, that's reality. That's not fiction at all. But then you got to work out why is milk added. Ding ding, it's going through your head and it's making you think. Right, I apologise for making my head do this. I said to you, you're getting the truth. You're not getting no lies, no deceits, no dishonesty. You're getting the honesty out of me. You're not. I'm not bullshitting with you, right? When people suggest why it's unfolding in the correct way, the older generation should know this, and they should told the second gen should told the third gen automatically. It's protocol. Right, when you tell your second gen to your third gen, it's reality. Because it's all facts, it's all logic. When you all think you're 15, 20 years old, 30 years old, 40 years old, you're going to end up smacking yourself in the mouth because you thought, oh shit. That's what you're going to say because you can't work out the one without the other. I said it's one without the other, you'd be screwed right now. I said I'm not going to go where I'm not appreciated. As another example, right? If people don't appreciate what they get and how it's unfolded and how it's correcting itself, how the family gets bigger, my friend from sharing them said you're going to be a great father one day. And she is flaming damn white. Today, she would have been dead now. When I was younger, she was telling me face to face contact. So it's there in black and white. So you can't argue with that because it's true. It's fact and it's logic. Your NHS don't know what they're doing because they screwed off. They're getting money, 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 money. I said they're not going to get any more. Why? Because they screwed up since 1960s, then the 80s, then probably in the 70s as well, not realising it. When I was born, one doctor knew everything else. Then there was another doctor in London that knew it all too. But they're both dead now. Then you've got to work out they go back even further. Yes. Why? Because it goes back to 1920s, and the third one, the other doctor witnessed it, and they just keep their gob shut. Then it goes down and down and down the chain. Further back I go, the more I'm telling you. And it's realistic. It's not a fiction. Right? When it was before the books were actually released in 1934 onwards, it was telling you all the events in a head of schedule. All you had to do is play it out correctly. Now you got me on a playing field. Now you're gonna help me, right? You don't have to pay. You don't have to get paid to do this job. It's just a voluntary motive right now because at this moment you're working with me to help me out. If I go in a pub and I find out there's a load of bullshit going on, you're out of that pub. Why? It doesn't matter if you're in a club, even that. But you've got to cut the BS and get to the point, right? When things unfold in reality for you, it will click, 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 and play. It's not easy at first, I get it. But when it unfolds in front of you, then you're not laughing. Then you're appreciating me, respecting me, being honest with me. But I'm also being honest with you. Why? I don't expect that my grandfather's legacy goes downhill because of your mistakes. Right, it's not going to happen that way because I really corrected the problem in a nick of time if it wasn't for my other grandfather for holding the information back from you for obvious reasons. Right? All it has to do was unfold correctly by the book. Right? A lot of you don't know what's unfolding correctly because I'm the, basically what you will call, right? When we rise, we fix everything up, right? We get everything in detail. Jarrell's oath mentions it. It's giving you a hint of how we operate to a degree. But I'm not going to give out the full details because the Norfolk Railway saying what as example. They can think what they like, but in the day, it's unfolding in front of them. It's unfolding in front of me. They can't bullshit by the bush because it's all unfolding in the correct way for me. If you just right, a lot of people have a lot of dignity and pride within themselves. Right, a lot of people make slip ups, mistakes, everything else. I said it's all there in black and damn white. When it's unfolded truth, like I said, one can't survive without the other. Right, what you're doing, you're adding your life and experiences in that book. It doesn't matter who it is, what it is, you become part of something greater than your own. Your life is on the line as it is. Right, without realizing you're on that line for a reason. Right, to behave, to be calm, cool, and collected, all at once. That's four. Right, we don't, including myself, makes five, makes the obvious choice. And I said to you, you're gonna get stumped, but then you gotta realise why. I'm not gonna re-establish this. I'm gonna re-establish this to a point where you understand why. You can't BS about something that's reality. That's fact. You've got facts on this, you've got facts on that, you've got this, that, vice versa. I said it's reality to the core. Why are you really looking at it now and realise, oh shit? Right? A lot of people still can't work out why. I warned you so many times that you're going to get stumped and get hurt or probably get upset and realise, oh shit. I said, you're going to, that's why there's only half a book there for you to look into. Then you've got to work out the masterpiece around it. It's all goes forward one way and reverse the other, and then keeps me rotating, like anything, and it adds up. The only thing is, a lot of families out there who what know what needs to be done, right? A lot of you know exactly how to unfold it correctly without making any more slip ups. Right? There's a lot of details in this. Right? And there's a lot of facts, a lot of truth, and a lot of logic. Right? I know Adam Taylor is the last one on the line, but pay attention, let it unfold naturally. Because in the day you're seeing what you need. It's not what like the NHS wants or the NSFT wants because they all screwed up. So they are all muddled up in their heads because it goes back in time, and then people start piecing it together themselves, and they will work it forward through their families and their descendants, and that will just spread the tree a lot bigger and larger in life. Right in the day, you got half of your own actual experiences and life, but then when it gets to my life or your lives, from here on in, you're adding more in because you're an adult now, not a little kid. You're an adult. You're moving back. You're going forward with the knowledge that you were given from the day you were bloody born. But NHS wants to kill it off. So they will kill off everything else and they will destroy everything. That's why the Hats come back fighting harder than you ever known and fighting off the bad guys, the good guys help and the bad guys get rid of. Right, then you've got troublesome trucks and everything else and it all adds up. But then you've got to realise, oh shit. One day you're going to learn from this and you're going to realise, oh shit, where's the other half of the book gone? Ding ding, it's online right now with Wild Norester and myself. Two of us. Right? Because Duck, my stepdad, Duck, doesn't know everything. Right? He thinks he knows it all and he thinks he's clever. He's a good chef. That's all you're going to get out of him. Because he can only go so far. So I'm not pushing him. So you've got Duck, myself, and the rest of the Steam team that is quite hidden at the moment for obvious reasons, and it's there in black and white. Right? There is a reason why a lot of people know what's unfolding. I said to you, you're gonna get stumped. Right? It's reality, it's fact, it's truth, there's logic, there's no falsification. All you're doing is adding the other half in. I know what's meant to unfold. I don't need to butt out as such, but I'm the one who's doing the actions. I'm making sure you get the results you need. I'm the one who's got to do everything under the book. I said, Joel's oath is trying to tell you something, but at the same time, you've got to try to work out why. You see, when I say these things, you're looking at the reality of everything. Why do you think I told you there was going to be a big bum bang bang bollock? Why is Superman the movie and all the other movies and TV shows all connected to my bloodline as well as the Cooper bloodline? Why? The Coopers have a lot to do with this, not just the you lot in general. But you're the ones that's seen what? Oh, this is a kid's book. Right? That's what the psychiatrist said when it approached me, and I said, no, it is not. Why? Because people stole the anagrams. Why? People that know about the anagrams, bingo. People that didn't, it then adds up, adds up, adds up. Then you're wondering why. The book itself of Thomas and Burns' reality. The movies are reality in reverse. Why? Because we are one universe. It's telling you in facts. It's told you in truth and logic and respect, and you're just not paying attention anymore. Well, look at it. It's all there in black and white, and you feel like you lost your way, and you feel like what's supposed to unfold here, what's supposed to unfold there, what's Wild in the West's timeline. Because that connects with this timeline. It's reality and fiction combined as one. You can't argue with that. Joel was right. Marlon Brando. He was right. He's not bullshitting with you. Dr. Fate from Smallville was right about it as well. Right? Even Tom Welling said it the same thing in a different way. He told you the same thing. It's all reality, for God's sake, Sens. When you watch these things properly by the book, you think it's all bloody good drama that you get on TV and movies. Excuse-moi, you're just like your famous fruits out of past and present. Right? If you try and rob something away from yourself, you you're denying what was meant to unfold in the first place. People slip up, make mistakes, do everything by the book. Right? Margaret said this to me. My grandfather said this to me, and so did my great auntie Lily, for God's sake. They all said it. You can't beat 3 dead people plus my mother, then myself. 5. Ding, 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 ding. Right. Let me give you a heads up. Right. My mother has a very tight timeline. Right. It wasn't easy for her to go to a hat, my mother. She did not have a proper timeline like you do. Like have fun and games and everything. Right? When you think of Mattel as example, right, Mattel is owned by me and my family. It's not just a game, not a joke, it's reality. Right? It's reality because we own it because the name is in reverso. So it was there, it's leading to people, connections and all of that, and it's telling you all exactly what you need to know. When my mother was young, she didn't read books like we do, or understand what's unfolding and all of that. Right, I had the time, I have the patience, I have the research and details you need. Right, but it's unfolding in the correct way for me, but it's a little bit bumpy because you've got people intervening, jumping in, and all of that, and it adds up, right? When Jarrell stated, "You're seeing my life through my eyes to your eyes," basically, and he's right. He's not bullshitting. Right, when it comes down to the Wayway is all go. Why? Because they can't pick it up straight away. You know, when they do pick it up, then they just say, "Oh, we got to apologise to this boy, this man, because this man has bloody like done it from he's 5 years old. When I was 5 years old, I was on a platform doing no harm." Now, let me tell you something, right? I may have private connections on the inside at the time, and I still did at the time. I've been honest with you, and that's fact. So if you really want to screw this up, be my guest, but you won't be able to because it's been corrected. Thank you very much.